Good morning. How we doing? We got about 50 in here. We've had about 100, between 100 and 50 in the rest of the classes, and I truly appreciate the work that you guys are doing. Thank you very much to Chief for letting me come on in here. Guys, we have a busy day right now. We're going to be going through 69 slides of information. And as you see right there, it's lithium-ion battery awareness. We'll have about an hour of video, so I'm going to have to talk pretty quickly as we go through this. I'm probably going to have to talk over videos as we go through that. We ready to go? All right. I don't think we need a microphone. I think we're good. We can move around a little bit. We can get a little bit more excited about this. So the biggest question comes on down to, why did Chief Stevens bring me down from Washington to talk about this? Well, he gave you a little bit of an insight on it. I'm not the expert on all of it. And I guess that's the biggest question that we have right here. Let's see if it wakes up. There it is. I got about 20 acres out there in Washington State with Mount Rainier, that tiny little molehill that you see behind me right there, in my backyard. Pretty much a great view of it. It took me a few times to get up there and summit the mountain, but I did get up to the top. It's really freaking cold. But you're not here to listen about all that stuff, but I'm going to tell you a little bit more. One of the big things as well is I'm a diehard Mopar fan. I've got a whole fleet of Dodges, Jeeps, Rams. I've got 3 diesel trucks. I got a 65 Dodge Polara. I got a 2009 Dodge Challenger. Had a Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT8. And I will be placing an order on a Dodge Charger 2025 edition, which is electric. So I am going all in. And on that property out there, I am going to get energy storage systems for my house to collect the energy from my PV systems. Yes, we do actually get sun a little bit in Washington State as well. Now, my energy storage systems are not going to be in my house. They will be in my pump house. So that's just a little bit of a background on who I am. But truly, the reason you're wondering what's going on here is, what is my true background in the fire service? Well, this is who I am. I'm a West Pierce Fire and Rescue Prevention Officer. We are a department about 30 miles south of Seattle, so it's about an hour drive based on traffic as we go through this. We're a moderate-sized department, and I spent, over my many years with that department, with my 18, 19 years with that department, 15 of them I spent on the Engine 20, which was our tech rescue engine, which butted up to Interstate 5. When I was on Engine 20 for 15 years, we ran about 4,200 calls a year, and we wouldn't roll a wheel until 4 p.m. So that's a lot of sleepless nights as we went through that. So working with the technical rescue team, doing a lot of auto extrication, a lot of firefighting, a lot of fun calls that a lot of us in here understand. I had a good time with that. And then I ended up getting the opportunity to jump into the prevention field. They gave me, I guess, a lifeboat for a second. I didn't really like it. I said, go to day staff? Are you serious? So I went and tried out prevention for a few months, and I just was engaged. It was a whole new world of research, of learning what the fire code is, learning about these hazards that I've always addressed and approached at 2 o'clock in the morning, and now I get a little time to ruminate on them and learn what's going on. So for the last 3 years, I've been within the prevention division. I'm now our lead inspector with our division. And you can see there as well, I have a hazmat background. I'm a hazmat instructor, a fire dynamics instructor for our academies up there, for our county academies, and I'm a Washington State instructor for hazmat technician, IC, operations, awareness, many other things. But my time in prevention has allowed me to join a bunch of technical panels just because I keep on asking questions. Guys, it's always nice to ask questions and send emails. The biggest thing I found out by doing that is if you keep on asking questions and emails to certain people, they're gonna start putting you on committees. And that's sometimes fun, sometimes a lot of work. And that's kind of what this is, but I still am having fun with it. So I've helped write and adjust the 2027 International Fire Code related to batteries as well as hazardous materials. I'm on a standing ad hoc committee with the International Fire Code, and I've jumped on the 4 UL standard codes, most of them specific to batteries, 1 to flammable and combustible liquid dispensing. Beyond that, I had the opportunity with my department to get a scholarship and go to college. I ended up getting my associate's degree with Pierce College up there in Washington State for Fire Command Administration. Nice little 2-year degree. Got a little pay bump, helped me towards promotion. And then I decided to carry on because they were going to continue to give me a scholarship. So I went to Eastern Oregon University and I got my bachelor's degree. Go Mountaineers, right? We ended up going to Eastern Oregon University, learned communication, some other stuff like that. I took about a year off. I ended up actually going to Gonzaga over in Spokane. You guys have probably heard of Gonzaga for the basketball team. Was working towards my master's, and then I finally attained the highest pinnacle right there. I became a college dropout. I actually left Gonzaga And then I started back over again, and I went up to just north of here, up in beautiful, luxurious Stillwater, and I went to Fire and Emergency Management Planning at Oklahoma State University. Go Pokes! So I've continued on through this education path, going through all this, and right now I am pursuing my doctorates in YTU, YouTube University. I'm spending countless hours going through YouTube and watching these videos on whether it be engineering, batteries, fire response, hazardous materials, technical rescue, things like that. I know that everybody knows how to use the YouTubes and everything else like that. You can go down so many rabbit holes with it, and that's where a lot of these videos come from. Not all of them, but a decent amount of these videos come from, and it's I tried to pare them down so we actually have time as we go through this. Guys, I'm not an expert. Throughout all of that, it's just asking questions. That's all I've been doing, and that's how I met Chief Stevens, is by asking questions. We ended up meeting truly on the tailgate of a pickup truck on a training ground in Spokane, Washington, and we were asking questions. And those questions led to $250,000 of funding from our great friends at TEACS to do research on something that will pivotally change the fire service, not just here in Texas, not up where I'm at, not just in Washington, but nationally. Not even nationally, internationally. So this is going to be a game changer in continuing to ask those questions. So for everybody in here, I truly request that you ask those questions and you keep on digging deep.